Happy Friday, July 24th, and welcome to the 3 random things I learned and heard this week in SaaS, sports, tech, and live events. Number 1, war games with your whole team is very well worth the time. It helps align your entire business or your department to much higher goals and much higher thinking. Some observations from when we've done war games with our teams before. Everyone always hires themselves away to competition. That's just a good thing to laugh about when you notice the other teams don't hire them. But more importantly, people really underestimate the tech costs, they underestimate time to market, they underestimate competition, they underestimate a lot more. What we found with war games is it really helps everybody align on a higher level, and it really helps everybody understand what the leadership team and the departments are trying to do. It alleviates a lot of issues and it makes things a lot easier. I would very strongly recommend it. If we are friends and friendly, please contact me. I'm happy to send you the framework we've used in the past to save you some time. If we don't know each other, you can look online. I'm sure you can find some good war games outlines. Number 2, a tough one. Everyone looks out for themselves on the way out the door. Founders often struggle with this. I did too for the first couple of years. Our 3 things are not always tied to the exact week because we want to look out for certain people and make sure that we're not singling anybody out. But sometimes when people leave, they will look out for themselves on the way out the door, whether that's for more commissions, more money, arguments about whatever's out there. And it always surprises companies that we advise and young CEOs that we work with. Sometimes what they do is they knee-jerk react and they try to start putting things in place to stop somebody from doing those things in the future. Please don't do that. You're going to have some great people that are going to walk away for the right reason. As we said before, everybody is either going to get fired, they're going to quit, or they're going to leave due to tragedy. We want everybody to quit, and for the right reasons. Sometimes when people walk out the door, they really want to look out for themselves. It's okay. Stem the tide. You can just weather the storm for a little bit and focus on the ones that really go out well. We have had a few of those that have walked out, and it's been sad for us to see them move on to the next thing because we love them so much, but we're happy for them because they're chasing their dreams. And finally, despite what is often said and sold to you in the process of raising money, whether that's with a bank or that's with a VC or that's with a private equity, it is incredibly important that you pay attention to the entire firm. Now, where we've gotten lucky is that our investors have stayed here. The people that we took money from in our seed round, still on the board, same guy. The people that we took money from in our 2015 B round, still on the board, same person. And it's really worked out well for us. But when we look at the list and the roster of the people that we considered in 2010 who had a lot of promises, and especially those in 2015. In 2015, we had a lot of brand name firms that were trying to invest in our B round. A lot of those names have moved on, and they've moved on repeatedly since then. And just like at every other business, when they move on, a lot of times it's not pleasant. There's internal arguments, there's problems, there's power struggles, whatever else. So it's very important that as much as you may like a person or a team that you're working with at a fund, that you get to understand the rest of that fund and how they're treating their investments, because it's not unlikely that you end up with a different team at some point, especially if you're going to be holding on for a while. We've been doing this for 13 years. It's a really long time. So we've been lucky so far. That's the 3 things for this week. Thank you so much. Everybody have a safe and happy, healthy weekend.